Hi everybody, John here from All Miniatures Great and Small, and I've got Jacob in the studio today, and today we're going to be trying something new. We're going to start a kind of a mini narrative campaign. This narrative campaign is going to last probably 2 or 3 missions over the next month or two, and basically the story is we have an Imperial world on the edge of the Great Rift, and chaos has poured through. Now, you have the Dark Apostle
Khar-zen,
and he's leading a war band, and he's probably one of many chaos bands on this planet that are trying to turn it to chaos. Things have fallen apart on this planet. The PDF doesn't really know what's going on. Is it PDF?
Yeah, Planetary Defense Force.
Planetary Defense Force, yeah. I'm like, is that a file document? All right. You know, people are turning, chaos cultists are springing up everywhere, so things are real crazy. So this first battle represents basically the Chaos Warband strike on the PDF's headquarters. So basically the PDF is trying to hang on. They don't know what's coming towards them. Actually, the PDF is going to be kind of asleep at the wheel. They failed their job, and the Chaos Warband is arriving. So we're doing a custom scenario that we came up with, and we really don't know how it's going to turn out. So it may be a slaughter one way or another. But the goal of the mission, and we'll go over the details here in a minute, but the goal of the mission for Chaos is to basically chop off the head of the PDF. So he's looking to kill a psyker and knock out the heavy vehicles of the PDF before they can be used. So we'll go over the board with that, but just know that Khar-zen has his work cut out for him. Jacob doesn't know everything that's going to be arriving. And we'll see if Chaos can claim this world for the god of, which god? Corn.
So undivided right now.
You're
to be determined.
To be determined.
Likely corn.
Yes, I do see a lot of red.
It's a good color.
All right, so we'll be back with the army description and the layout of the board and the mission, and then on to turn 1.
All right, so this is the Chaos Army for the Dark Apostle Khar-zen. So it's a 1,500 points, and it is the one where you get 12 command points. The brigade. So I have a Dark Apostle. He has the relic, the Black Mace. I have 2 Chaos Sorcerers, one with a Plasma Pistol. Each has a Force Sword. And then I've got 6 units of 10 Chaos Cultists, just bog standard with close combat weapons and auto pistols. I have for elites 3 units of Hellbrutes, each with a Power Fist, 2 with multi-meltas, and then 1 with a Reaper autocannon. For fast attack, I have 3 units of single Chaos Spawns, and then finally for heavy support, I have 3 Obliterators, 1 Mauler Fiend, and it's technically a Defiler. Unfortunately, I don't have the model, so we're using a Soul Grinder in its place, but that actually is a Defiler. So that's 1,500 points.
All right, so here is the layout of the board. We've got a mix of terrain here. We have our outposts and buildings from Laser Terrain Co., courtesy of them. Very cool MDF terrain. I think at the time we're filming they have an active Kickstarter, but maybe over. Check them out. This is GameMat.eu, and I forget who the Mat is. Matt is Table War. That's right, Matt is Table War. So we got a good mix of terrain on the board. So as you can see, we have the Imperial Outpost. These guys are kind of totally unaware. We have very small sentry squads up on the wall looking out. We have these buildings, 4 buildings, which are going to be occupied with troops. Now Jacob doesn't know exactly what's in each one until either they pour out or he destroys the building and they have to come out. So the way that this custom mission is going to work is Jacob's what is it, warband? Is this what it's called? Yeah. Warband? All right. Is going to be arriving all around the edges of the board, and it's going to be a random determination. They're also coming in on a 3-up, so not all of them are going to be coming in on turn 1. Everyone on the Imperial side, except for the 3 sentries, are what we're going to call not active. They're inactive, and until the alarm is raised. And we'll go over the raising of the alarm, but anytime there's a close combat attack or a shooting attack by either side, there's a possibility that the alarm will be raised, and infantry will be able to start working immediately. Vehicles will have to start warming up, which might take a couple more turns. Everything except this Chimera, which has its engine running, so once the alarm is raised, the Chimera will start to work. There's also maybe a surprise or two for Jacob in store. We'll see. To win the game, Jacob needs to kill a Primaris Psyker that leads this force and his commander. First Blood, Slay the Warlord are in play, as well as every one of these vehicles, the heavy vehicles, is worth a victory point. So we'll see if Chaos can do something. So we're going to go ahead and roll off for deployment and what units Jacob gets off camera, and then come back where everything is, and we'll start turn 1. Okay, so Jacob has rolled his infiltrators. It was kind of like you're kind of hot and cold.
Right.
So his units came in on a 3+, but all of these guys failed, 1s or 2s. So they're automatically coming in turn 2, and the Defilers are in deep strike. Obliterators, sorry. Obliterators.
Same thing.
If only they were 3 Defilers. And then everyone else is going to be randomly deploying. But the ones that he did roll, he pretty much got to put a lot of them where he wanted to. He's got his not Soul Grinder. That's the Defiler.
Yeah.
He's got Spawn, Chaos Spawn, 2 units of Cultists over there. The
Mauler Fiend, and a Dreadnought.
And over here we have 2 Chaos
Cult
and
a Chaos Sorcerer.
Chaos Sorcerers here. So these guys, assuming this base is much bigger than what you're seeing here, you're just seeing a portion of it. These guys were former PDF that they donned their robes in the night and are rushing forward. So the Chaos gets the first turn, which is kind of awesome. But these eagle-eyed sentries might be able to seize the initiative on a 6. So let's see if that happens.
Please no.
No.
Okay.
All right, so this is going to be turn 1 for Chaos.
All right, to summarize, Chaos movement, turn 1. This Defiler and this Hellbrute went ahead and got pretty close to that tank there. We'll see what happens.
These guys are like, who forgot to close the gate?
These Chaos Cultists are going to see about taking care of a couple, this building over here.
Okay, so you got one behind that.
Yeah, one behind the rock, yeah. This Spawn is going to do what I love, and that's charge after a small little scout unit, so we'll see what happens. The Defiler is going to line up for a shot against this tank. And then finally, over here, I've got both of the units of old PDF plus their Psyker. They're angry with not getting enough rations, so they're going to see if they can take out this building.
So they're going to work on the building, not the tank necessarily right now.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going into the Psychic phase. Do you know what you're going to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's go straight to it.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do Diabolic Strength from this Psyker here onto this unit right here.
Diabolic Strength.
And needing a 6. Hey!
That's a perils.
I'm going to use a command point.
All right, and you have how many command points?
15.
15, so that's wise.
Thank you, Errata.
Oh, my
gosh. All right.
Sure you don't want to play match play rules? Sorry, I guess you can't re-roll anyway.
I'll re-roll the other die.
Re-roll the other die. Okay.
All right, so perils is D3 mortal wounds.
D3 mortal wounds.
Oh, good.
Oh, no.
All right.
These guys are off to a great start with their rebellion.
That is it. Does he end his psychicking, or can he keep
I don't know.
We'll find out.
I mean, he should be totally humiliated. I don't know if he should continue this.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to... Oh, no, I can't use another... I can't reroll the dice. Never mind.
Oh, okay. All right, so that's 3 wounds off the poor Psyker. Oh, man. All right, so we're going to check and see if he can do his other spell, and we'll be back.
All right, so this Psyker can do another spell, so I'm going to do Smite and keep it simple.
11.
11.
All right.
For me.
So, and you're smiting the building. That's D6.
Take this building. 5.
Very nice. And we're treating these buildings like vehicles. So this one has 12 wounds because it's the smaller of the buildings.
No, John, that has 7 wounds.
So now it has 7 wounds. So it's halfway there. It's degraded. Oh no, you haven't degraded the building. The patio is still intact. But a nice 5 mortal wounds to that building.
All right, so this Hellbrute right here, he's going to take a shot with his multi-melta, close range, at the Lehman Russ.
Lucky number 13.
All right, needing a 3+ to hit. Hit.
You got it.
Strength is 8, so 4s. That's a miss. I got command points, so let's use them.
Let's use it, yeah.
That's a wound.
Yeah. All right.
-4, so...
So go straight to damage.
Okay.
2d6, pick the highest.
I'll take 4.
Are you sure? All right. And you burned your, what, second command point?
Second command point.
All right. All right, since he shot, regardless of whether you hit or not, we're going to see if that generates an alarm token. A shooting attack on a 3+, I get an alarm. So, no, you roll that because it was your shot. Yeah.
Dang it.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah. So that's a 3+. So there's 1 alarm token. Jacob does not know, so there's going to be a lot of pressure. Was 1 alarm token enough? No, it's not enough. All right. Next shot.
Over here, I have this Defiler is going to fire his battle cannon into that guy right there, and then he is going to shoot his Reaper autocannon into this unit right here.
Okay.
And then finally, I'm going to fire my Havoc launcher into. Let's see. You know what? I'll do it into these guys as well.
Those guys.
Sorry, Havoc launcher into these guys, Reaper autocannon into there, along with the battle cannon.
Along with battle. All right, we got it.
All right, so
let's do it.
Yeah, battle cannon is heavy D6. So I get 6.
6 shots. Look at that. He underestimated himself, so he doesn't have enough dice. All right.
6, I moved, so normally it's a 4+, so 5+.
Nice, you got
Good,
3.
good. Look at my chaos dice. They're always okay. So strength 8, toughness 8, so 4s. That's a wound. So 2 at -2.
All right, so I actually get a save on those.
Yeah.
So we're looking for some 5-ups here.
Yes, sir.
Oh no, wait. Yeah, 5-ups. Whoa, we have 3 bummer. So we stopped 1, so
Takes 2 damage points.
2 damage. Okay.
Let's see how the other ones go out first. So Reaper autocannon is a
He
heavy
goes down
4.
to 10.
Hitting on 5s. My goodness, my dice. Strength 5 to wound.
5 to wound.
Ooh, look at that, 2 wounds.
2 wounds, nice.
And then that is -1.
All right, -1. So we're looking for some 4s here. Ah, look at that.
All right.
And
then Havoc launcher. D6 shots into these guys. Just 1. Hits on a 5. Misses.
Okay. All right, so let's see if you generate another alarm token on a 3+. I think that's well and truly cocked.
Yes.
All right, so that's 2 alarm tokens. On to the next unit.
Yay, good for me.
Okay, so let's recap that amazing shooting so far.
Yeah, so I went ahead and multi-melted this tank right here. Got it down to 7.
7, yeah, 7. Oh, give me myself extra. This is a special 13 wound. And then
and this Defiler here took a battle cannon shot to the Lehman Russ, brought it down to 10.
all right, so on to the charge phase.
Yes, sir. All right, so charging this Mauler Fiend right here into this asleep Lehman Russ.
Yep, yeah, so no defensive fire.
All right, so
And 6 will get you in.
kind of swing around a little bit. All right, and do I do the Dreadnought too?
That's a good question.
You can't really get those guys up top, so yeah, I'll just charge the Dreadnought in.
6.
He might be a little short. Yeah, he's short.
Sure.
All right. I'm gonna charge this Hellbrute, or sorry, Spawn into your.
Yeah. And for the purposes of this terrain, we're saying that as long as he gets a high enough charge, he can jump up here. He doesn't need to use the ladder to access it. There are 5 troopers up there with las guns.
There's 10 dice.
So we need 10 dice. And we are looking for some 6s. And we got 2 6s. And I imagine we're wounding you on 5s or 6s?
5s.
Looking for some 5s. How about 2 wounds and no minus? So
How about no?
So
2 on 5+. 1 goes through, so I have 3 wounds left.
3 wounds left.
All right.
Wow, they almost took half your wounds on that.
He's not too good. And then charge move for him.
5. Ooh, that's going to be close.
What do we call them? There's
So you gotta go up, and then, so up is 3.
Yeah, up is 3, and then, no, I'm gonna re-roll. What is that, a 4?
No,
That's a 2. I'll re-roll the 2.
Okay. No.
I re-rolled.
All right, the spawn. Spawn has failed. He got shot in the face for his effort. All right, and that attack, even though he failed the charge, on a 5+, the defensive shooting adds an alarm token.
Okay.
So that one I'll roll, Jacob.
Okay.
Oh, a 5+. So that's a 3rd alarm token. All right, next charge.
These guys are going to charge into this building.
Oh, man,
11.
They make it.
All right, well, going to wrap around a little bit.
And they've got some room. We're saying that, so you guys don't say anything in the comments, that as long as the vehicle's inactive, they can get within an inch of it. But the minute they're active, that rule kicks in.
All right, this cultist unit charging the building, 4 inches. I am either just hot, or very cold on my dice.
And these are both going after the
building. Yeah.
itself.
And then also finally the sorcerer is going to charge in. Hopefully he can't hurt himself when he does this.
He's like, I got the corner, guys. I got this. All right. Any other charges?
No, that's it.
What about these guys? So you're gonna keep them away?
I'm going to keep him away. John's actually scaring me with these little alarm tokens, so I don't really know what they mean or how many I should have. So I'm going to stop.
All right. So we're going into the fight phase.
All right. So for close combat, I'm going to go ahead and spend a command point and use Demon Forge on my Mauler Fiend, so I get to reroll hits and wounds.
Nice.
I'm going to charge that, assault that darn Lehman Rust right there. So I got 4 attacks hitting on 4s. Get to reroll.
Very good that was a well spent command point.
Yes, sir. All right.
Converted into two hits.
Strength 12, toughness 8, so needing 3s to wound. So 3 wounds, and that is -4.
Okay, so the tank can't stop it.
And -3.
Oh, okay. So I can stop it on a 6.
Reading the wrong entry.
But we don't stop it.
And 3 each.
3 each, so 9. That destroys the tank. Does the tank explode?
Sure.
Let's see what happens. No, it doesn't. So the tank is exploded, and that is 1 victory point for Chaos.
And is that the closest enemy, or that? I feel like this is with
No,
the height.
probably the building.
Okay. Take that building. All right, let's see if that raises the alarm on a 5+, right, John?
On a 5+. Well, I think that tank. Yay!
gosh,
Raises
wait
the
a-
alarm.
Can I re-roll that?
No, you can't reroll for the scenario effects.
Suck.
Kind of like rerolling for the turn to end.
All right, so let's go ahead and move over here to the this house, which
Okay.
has some unwanted visitors.
Yeah, it does.
Let's go ahead and do the sorcerer first.
Okay.
So he has 3 attacks base, and he has a force sword. So 3s to hit.
Okay.
Look at
Very
that.
nice. 3 hits.
Strength 4, toughness 7, right?
Toughness 7 for
So
the
5s?
Yep.
Nothing.
Nada.
And then all these cultists. So we got 3, 6, 9, 10, and 11 for the whatever that thing's called.
That's a good question.
Sorry, actually, I get 2 attacks each. Sorry,
Okay.
my bad. So 20 dice.
We'll be back.
All right, so go ahead and doing with these cultists. Now, if I got that power off and not parried twice in a row, I would have actually be strength 5 with more dice, but strength 3, that's okay. Needing 4s to hit.
Well, that's not bad.
No, not bad. Pulling all my negatives. Wow, that was actually pretty good. 2,
Yeah.
4, 6, 7.
Okay, so that
A
should
little
be
better than average. And then now needing 6s. 1 save. Take that, building.
All right, and the building's got a massive 3-up save, thick Duracrete walls. Oh, but
Take
not thick
that,
enough.
stucco.
So we're down to 6 wounds on that building, and do you raise the alarm with that attack, Jacob?
Sure, hope I
On a
don't.
5 or 6? No,
Yeah, good for
that
me.
was very quiet stucco peeling. Because really, you're just peeling the veneer off the building. All right,
The other unit?
next, and this is another 20, right?
Yes, another 20, yeah.
Okay, not quite as good initial
No,
roll,
2,
but
4,
let's see if you can get more 6s out of this.
1.
1. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get that 3 up this time. Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
A little bit harder piece of terrain.
See if we raise the alarm. No.
No. Okay.
All right. I think that's it for the Chaos Assault phase.
That's the Chaos Assault phase. There are 4 alarm tokens, which is not enough.
Yay! Good for me.
So going into what's going to be pretty much a essentially short Imperial turn. Actually, 4 alarm tokens is enough to actually see if the alarm is officially raised. It's just not going to be a very good chance.
Okay.
All right, I'm not going to tell you what the chance is, but obviously if you see a 6 or
6 is bad.
That's
1 through 6 is bad.
Okay.
Is the alarm raised?
Kind of. So basically, what's going to happen is some units are going to be activating for the Imperium this turn, but not everything. All right. So on to, it's going to be deployment first for some Imperium troops, and then movement. Okay, so the alarm has been, technically it has been sounded. However, the only units that have responded to the alarm were 2 units in this building. One is a standard infantry squad, 10-man with a flamethrower, and then the other is a company captain with a 5-man command squad. So those guys chose to climb up to the roof, see what's going on, and these guys are sprinting out over towards this building to see what they can do to lend support. But the heavy bolters, everyone in this building did not activate. They're still asleep. Despite all this noise, these are the quietest cultists ever. And then obviously the 3 scout units up on the wall, the sentry units, those guys are active as well. But otherwise, everyone else is asleep. The alarm will be raised, so all my infantry will be active next turn, and the vehicles can start warming up. So there's a chance that they'll be active next turn, but we'll see what happens. All right, so on to the Psyker hasn't activated yet, so I have no Psychic phase, so we're going to go straight to shooting. Sorry, just a few clarifications. I decided these guys would actually move to this side of the wall so they could shoot at that spawn. They'll have better luck wounding the spawn than that terrifying thing. And then these guys sidled over on the wall. So that's it for movement. Now on to shooting. All right, 10 lasgun shots into the whatever that thing is. It's kind of scary. Hitting on 4s for a whopping 4 hits. And then wounding on 6s.
Woo!
Aha, we got 2 at no minus. Sorry, as we go into the cultists like a bowling ball.
1 wound.
1 wound. Hey, flashlights did something. All right, next up, this squad is going to fire at that spawn over there. 9 lasgun shots. Flamethrower guy can't shoot. These guys are ordering bring it down so they can reroll wounds because they're wounding you on 5s, I think. But first, I got to hit. Do I hit on a 4-up? Well, not much. It looks like I got 3 hits, Jacob,
Yep.
and I'm wounding you on strength 3,
5.
toughness 12, so 5s. And I can re-roll. I can wound like nobody's business.
Woo!
Look at that, 3 wounds at no minus.
All right, 3 5+ saves. Live you. Oh, good.
Nice.
So 1 wound.
1 wound. Yeah, the ace symbol is a 6. So he's down to 2. All right. Boy, I really would have loved those heavy bolter guys to wake up. We got 5. They're probably all. Could you check and see if those are all in rapid fire range of him?
12 inches, right?
Yeah.
You know what? These 3 are. These 2 aren't.
Okay, so it's gonna be 6. That's gonna be 8 total shots from them. They don't have any orders, so they're just hitting on 4s. And wounding on 5s. 1 more wound. Ooh. Oh, that's
Down to
all.
1.
All right, and then we got that last unit of 5 over there that they failed to charge against. I'm pretty sure they'll all be in
they'll
rapid
be
fire
rapid
range.
fire.
So that's going to be 10 shots, hitting on 4s. So that. Oh, that's not too bad. Looking for those 5s though. That's what we need. 2 5s. Can we drop the spawn?
Chaos prevails. Oh,
Nice.
all right.
You need to say that more often, apparently. All right, and I'm gonna see if I get any shots from this command squad over there.
What's
But
it, 24 inches? Or?
24 inch for the las gun.
Yeah, so up to there. You can get all of them.
Okay, so I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4 with las guns.
Okay.
So 4 shots. The company commander is going to order them to bring it down as well to reroll wounds. But first I got to hit.
All right.
So they don't. That's 50-50. That's what we want. Then wounding on 5s. Rerolling.
I can't handle any more saves, John.
1.
Come on, Cass. Oh,
yes.
all right.
Oh, whoa. All right. And that is shooting for the Imperium. We're going to have a couple of long bomb assaults here, see if we can get in there. We'll measure that and be right back. All right, we measured. It's an 8-inch charge. We'll go with the command squad first. No, we'll go with the captain first. 8-inch squad. He's going to declare both these guys as targets. That,
okay. That and the
cultist
sorcerer.
squad and the sorcerer. So let's see that 8. We got the 8. So was it like...
Yeah, like
that?
you. Yeah.
Okay. And then these guys are going to declare a charge just on the cultists. No, they'll declare on both just in case we roll really high. Let's see that. 7. We'll spend one of our command points to reroll this.
Roll a 1 like I do.
10.
Aww.
So that'll be good. So they can get in. They can support the building in this noble fight. All right. So first up, my company commander is going to attack the sorcerer.
Yep.
He normally gets 3, he gets 4 because he's got a chain sword, and he's hitting on 3s. That sorcerer's only got 1 wound, so we're hoping we can do some work here. We got 2 hits. Then
Toughness 4.
Toughness 4, so it's strength as user, so I need 5s to wound. All right. So that's it. Next up, these guys are going to go, and I believe I'll double check the command squad, but I think it's just 1 attack each. All right, so we got 6 attacks total. This guy's going to put his attack into the Dark Apostle. The rest are going to go into the cultists. We'll do the cultists first. These guys are hitting on, sorry, I forgot, 4s. All right, so we got 2 hits on the cultists, and then we're wounding the cultists. Their toughness 3. So we're wounding them on 4s. That's 1 wound and a no minus.
The command squad, they're really showing everyone up.
I think they kill a guy. And then here's the Hail Mary. We want 1 attack on that sorcerer. 4 up. Da! Wait. I'll spend a command point. I haven't spent 1 here. If I can kill that...
No, did you on the...
Oh, did I?
I did it on the charge phase, but not on the...
Oh, the charge phase, yeah. Fight phase.
Oh, that's right, yeah, 2 different phases.
2 different phases. All right, here we go. Ha-ha! But now I need to wound you on a 5.
5.
And I can't re-roll this one. All right. That's down another command point. So that is all my charging units. So now you can go.
I'm going to attack back.
Okay.
We can just go right into it if you'd like.
Sure.
So sorcerer into your commander. That's right.
All right.
Get it. Haha.
I didn't see that coming.
I'm actually going to play Veterans of the Long War on him.
Okay.
So that means that he wounds on +1 to wound.
Is he a veteran of the Long War?
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, he's not really wearing a shirt. He looks like a cultist who just said he's a psyker, but, you know, whatever.
Okay. I'm down with that.
So 3 attacks. Hitting on 3s.
Okay, let's see what we got. 2 hits.
Oh, good for me. And then wounding on 2s. So
What does he have as a weapon?
So strength 4, I have a power sword, but
Power sword.
Veterans of the Long War adds +1 to my wound rolls.
Okay.
So a power sword is, 4 sword, -3.
Okay, I got a 5-up refractor field.
Let's refract it.
So 2 hits, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's see some 5s. Okay, 1 gets through.
D3 wounds.
2 wounds. Well, that's not enough to kill him, but you hurt him. You hurt him.
Hurt him real bad.
Yes, you
All right,
did.
let me go pick up some dice too. All right, so this many attacks into the unit.
The command squad?
Command squad.
Okay.
From my cultists.
Didn't look bad.
No.
Oh, maybe it does.
And then
Looks can be deceiving.
forced to wound. 3 regular saves.
All right. These guys have 5-ups. Let's see. 2 die. They'll be the 2 lasgun guys.
Always the first to go.
Yep.
And then here are the 8 into the building.
Okay.
'cause I still hate buildings. Ooh, that's better.
Okay.
And then needing 6s. 2 saves.
All right, let's see 2 3-ups for that building. Whoa. Oh, yeah.
Darn you, stucco.
Yeah.
All right, and then now this from the other unit into the building.
So 20 attacks again.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oops.
None of those guys have cracked grenades or anything they could have used. Too bad.
No, they don't think ahead. 2 more saves.
2 more saves. Let's see. 2 3-ups. Oh, yep.
Some good stucco.
All right, and then you've got, I think that's it for
it.
your counterattack. So
Yeah.
on to Chaos turn 2. All right, so let's recap this is deployment. So the rest of Jake's force has deployed. And again, he rolled randomly. Looks like a lot of your force came in here. The Obliterators deep struck.
No, they're just
Oh, they just came
Yeah.
on. And then a spawn, another unit of
cultists.
cultists. Over here.
Khar-zen and another sorcerer popped up.
Khar-zen's very brave. Oh yeah, we got another dreadnought.
Another Hellbrute. A Hellbrute which is placed conspicuously by my enemy. And then and then these
More
cultists right
cultists
here.
there. So I like this. You got a wave of cultists coming down the valley while these guys have kind of surprised attacked from the rear. All right, so on to movement now for Chaos turn 2.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's recap Chaos movement for turn 2. What do you got?
Over here, these cultists and this Hellbrute have descended on this building.
Okay.
I have my Lord and my Sorcerer are making their way with this Hellbrute over here. This Forge Fiend is going to see what he can do to that building. The Defiler has closing some distance between him and that Lehman Russ. This Spawn is going to see if he can finish that job. And then over here, I moved up some of the Obliterators and whatnot to take care of what I can take care of.
All right, so on to Psychic Phase.
Yes, sir. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do Warp Time from this Psyker here onto... Oh, no, I'm too far away. So I'm going to do it onto the Lord.
Okay.
Needing a
Khar-zen.
6. Khar-zen. Got it with a 7. And you can't stop that, right?
Not yet, because my Psyker's not active.
All right.
Or on the field yet.
I can move again. All right. Now that Psyker is going to also do Prescience, needing a 7.
Okay. That's going on the Dreadnought?
On the
or
Dreadnought, yeah. The Hellbrute. Got an 8.
All right.
So.
He's all prescienced up.
All right, now over here,
You're going to melt your brain again?
I'm going to try really hard not to melt my brain. First off, I'm going to use Diabolic Strength onto the full 10-man unit of cultists.
Okay.
Got it with an 8.
Okay.
Good for me. And I'm going to Smite
Okay.
the building. Got it with a 9.
Oh, you almost got it again.
Three
Nice,
mortal
3
wounds on the
damage.
building.
All right, so they are down to, that building's down to 3 wounds.
All right, so Chaos Shooting, I'm going to start with the Defiler. I'm going to use Blasphemous Machines, one of my command points.
Okay.
So I ignore moving or the negatives of moving with regards to my shooting.
That is a blasphemous machine.
Tis. All right.
So it doesn't even look like a Defiler.
So I'm going to start out with, I'm going to shoot everything, so my Reaper autocannon and my battle cannon into the tank.
Okay.
But I shoot my Havoc launcher into these troops again.
Okay.
So battle cannon, D6 shots. Look at that, another
Oh,
6.
6 shots.
All right, 6 dice, needing 4s. Woo! I am hot. On dice rolling. All right, strength 8,
You
toughness.
didn't have to clarify. We know.
Strength 8, toughness 8, needing 4s. That's what I get for saying that.
4 ones.
I got 1.
You
1
got
at minus
hit.
2.
1 at minus 2. All right, so let's see that 5-up save for that Russ. No.
That is D3 wounds. Got 1.
1 wound, so that drops him to 9.
All right, I'm going to do the Reaper autocannon, needing 4s. 1 hit. 1 wound.
Minus.
Minus 1.
Okay, looking for a 4-up. We stopped that one.
Loves it. Havoc into these infantry right here. 2 shots. 2 hits. 2 2 wounds.
All right, minus.
No minuses.
All right, so normally they're 5 up. They're getting a 4 up on the wall. I just have 1 die in my hand, so we'll roll this twice. 1 guy dies, and 2 guys die. So you do a wound to the Russ and kill off 2 guys.
Alright, so I'm going to fire this Hellbrute into this building right here. Needing a 3+. I hit. Needing a 4. This is a... Oh, I got it. That's a multi-mental, so -4.
All right, so just go to damage.
Just a straight D6. 4 wounds on it.
4 wounds, and that's the big building, so it has, or medium-sized building has 14 wounds.
Okay, so 10 left.
Down to 10.
Alright. Alright, so I'm going to fire my Reaper autocannon into that building from the Dreadnought.
Okay.
So I have 4 shots, hitting on 3s. Got 3 hits. Strength 7, toughness 7, right?
Yep.
So 4s. 3 at -1.
All right, so we got 3 4-ups for that building. Let's see it. Oh, so 2 go through. How much damage each?
Just 1.
All right, so that building has 12, so it is now down to 10.
Alright, so that Chaos Sorcerer is going to shoot his plasma pistol at one of those guys up on the gantry.
Okay.
Alright. 3+, not overcharging.
Okay,
Hit.
that's a hit. I'm sure it's a 2 to wound.
Yep.
Minus?
-4.
All right, so I can't stop anything, so...
No plasma pistol, -4.
Blah.
It's not -4.
Oh, is it -3 for
-3.
a regular? I didn't overcharge.
Doesn't matter. It's 4-up save.
Oh, okay.
-3 will kill him. -4 will kill him. So that's 1 dead.
Yep. Alright. I can go straight into the Hellbrute.
Okay.
Firing into that Chimera.
All right.
Let me check range real quick. I don't know if I'm at half. Is that 12 inches?
Yeah, you're
It is?
within 12.
So 1 shot, needing a 2 for prescience.
So this is your melt-a-gun. Oh, no! Do you spend a... Have you spent a command point?
Not for rerolling.
All right.
I kind of want to do something dangerous later, but this is more important. So
All right.
hit.
You got the hit.
3s to wound, right?
Yep.
1 wound at -4.
All right. Go to damage.
2d6. I'll take a 6 on the Chimera.
All right. I think that puts him down to 6.
Alright, so that Sorcerer is going to take his pistol, which you cannot see. It's a bolt
Okay.
pistol. And I'm going to use
You don't have a shirt on. Where are you hiding the bolt pistol? All right.
You don't want to know. I'm going to use Demon Shell. So I'm going to fire my bolt pistol. I make a single hit roll with the weapon. If I hit, you take D3 mortal wounds. If I miss, I take D3 mortal wounds.
Woohoo! All right. Sounds very chaosy. So you're hitting on what, a 3?
On a 3+.
Let's see that. 1, 2. Oh, you hit.
Alright, D3 mortal wounds into your guy. 2.
And that's enough to kill him.
Demon eats your face.
Oh.
So the Obliterators there are going to fire on this Punisher, who has 9 wounds left.
Okay.
Obliterators, they roll randomly for their attacks, so it's strength 6 plus D3, so strength
Oh.
9. AP
you want.
is -3, and the damage is 1.
Reroll
Okay.
it. Reroll it.
I can't already use a reroll.
Yep.
So I have their assault 4, so
12 shots
4,
total.
8, and 12. I kind of want to use veteran. Oh, no, I already rolled. So never mind. All right, so I'm gonna needing 3s to hit.
Not
Good
bad.
hit. Look at that. All right, and now 3s to wound.
Sounds good.
Oh my goodness. That was a 3. So 2, 4, 6, 7 at -3.
So I need 6s. So let's grab 7 dice here. So he's not blowing up yet, but
He's darn close.
he'll be darn close unless I get all 6s.
We got 1.
We got 1.
That guy's pretty cocked.
Nah, that's fine.
Fine, okay.
Yeah, it's a 5. So that means 6 go through. So
Yep.
he is down to 3. All right, let's recap the shooting phase for Chaos Turn 2. What'd you do?
So put some wounds on this building over here.
Poor building.
Put some wounds on the building over here from these Hellbrutes. This Hellbrute put a 6... or
Yeah, it's 6 wounds to him, yeah.
Onto that Chimera. My Obliterators brought this Punisher all the way down to 3 wounds. And then finally, my Sorcerer put a little Demon Shell in his bolt pistol and put a shot into your commander's head.
Yeah, that was nice. All right, so on to the charge phase.
All right, so these cultists are going to charge this building here.
Overwatch. Oh no, they don't Overwatch. The guys are still sleeping inside.
Very soundly. All right, so 5 inches. All right. This Hellbright's gonna charge. Hey, I'm glad I'm really, really close.
Made it in. You covered that 1 inch
And then
quite expertly. And
they got
9.
9. All right, Hellbright charging the building. You got 8 inches, which just enough. He uses the stairs.
It was raised right.
Forge Fiend charging. That's not that hard to move.
He's into the same building. All right.
And then over here, I'm gonna have the Defiler charge this Punisher. No, I don't think he does. 5 inches is.
Maybe.
Oh no, actually,
Yeah,
I need a
you
force.
might
So if I can slide right through your perfectly sized gate.
I know. Could a real Defiler have fit through that gate? Probably.
Probably. All right, these cultists are gonna charge this tank.
Well, they know how to
inches.
charge.
This spawn is going to charge the tank. 6 inches. Oh, you know what? I can only go right there. And then I think that's it for. Oh, and then I'm going to charge here.
Oh, I finally get some defensive
You get
fire.
some defensive fire.
I think it's 10 shots, right?
Yep.
All right. Let's see some 6s here. I just need to do 1 wound.
Yes, sir.
No wounds or no hits.
Thank goodness. All right. Start clearing that damn tank. And then finally, Khar-zen's going to go ahead and try and charge that unit right there.
All right, so that's going to be 8 shots in defensive fire.
Yes, sir.
All right, Khar-zen.
And Khar-zen.
3 hits.
We keep going back and forth on how to say his name.
And what's his toughness?
4.
Okay, so just 5 to wound. No wounds.
And 5. I don't know. We called that 3 to get up there, right?
Yeah, I think it's 3 to get up there.
I mean, yeah.
You should be good.
All right.
Khar-zen makes it in. All right, since there's so many attacks against this building, we just rolled it off camera. Jake did 1 wound to the building. The building actually saved 2 Power Fist hits against the Dreadnought.
All right.
That's Imperial construction for you.
All right. Well, let's just move down the line. We'll go to my Warlord.
Okay.
We call him Khar-zen. I'm not really sure what his name is anymore, but he's gonna show you his black mace.
That doesn't sound good.
So 3 attacks, needing 2s.
All right, 2 hits.
Yep. And however, I rolled. Let's see here. Sorry. I can re-roll hit rolls because I'm a Dark Zealot.
You are a Dark Zealot.
Aha, so
all right.
3. Strength 7 with the black mace, so 2s.
2s to wound.
Yeah, 3 no save.
3 no save.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll do 1, 2, 3.
And unfortunately, because I have the black mace, I roll a d6 each time that unit loses a model, and on a 6 you get another mortal phase. Mortal wound.
Another mortal phase.
So yeah, mortal wound on the unit because I killed 3 guys and rolled a 6. So
All right, so that basically wipes this unit.
there's one thing he's good at. It's killing really, really cheap conscripts from the PDF.
Yeah. That was like, what, 20 points? of
Yeah,
points?
he's earned his points back. All right, so this Dreadnought's going to attack. He has a Power Scourge. So
Power what?
Power Scourge.
Power Scourge?
Scourge.
Scourge?
So 4 attack space. I get 3 extra when I use it.
Oh, okay.
And I hit on 2s because I still have prescience. So good for me. So
All right, so 6 hits.
6 hits. I am strength 6 base, 8 with this weapon, so 4s, right?
No, that's toughness 7 still.
Oh, it is?
That's
Okay.
toughness 7.
So 3s?
It's just more wounds, yeah.
So 3, 6 at -2. 2 damage each.
All right, so we need some 5-ups here. Come on, building. So 4 get through, so that's 8 damage. Off of the medium ones have 14, so he's down to 6.
All right, so I'm actually going to use the command point and use Demon Forge again on him to reroll hits and wounds. So that is my Muller Fiend, who has 4 attacks right now. So 4 attacks, needing 4s. Reroll misses. 3 hit. 3s to wound. Reroll wounds. So that's 3, and I will. It's -3.
Okay, so I need 6s. That's when I need sixes, multiple sixes that we get them. Whoa. Not this time.
Ooh, and that actually does destroy it.
That does destroy the building?
Yeah.
Okay, so the building basically is destroyed where it is, and the units that are in it are going to take some damage to come out, or they can stay within the rebel. So we're going to go ahead and deploy those, and we'll be back. All right, so the building is destroyed, and we had 3 guys died out of that unit of 10. They took all the wounds for the building, so they moved out that way. And a unit of Ogrins was actually in there with the Psyker, your target, Jacob. So you've identified your target, but he's surrounded by a bunch of Ogrins.
That's not good.
So so now that they're there, so you can continue with your assault phase.
All right, so we just move on to the Defiler right here.
Okay, he sounds scared.
Not bad, not too much. So he has 4 attacks with my Defiler claws, needing 4s to hit. Oh my gosh, three hit.
Nice.
And then strength 8. My goodness, so 16.
So that doubles your strength.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow, never really realized that.
All right, so 2.
So 2 at -3.
All right, so I need 2 6s. Let's see this. No, 2 go through.
2d6 damage. That's 10.
All right, does it explode? Let's see that 6. Oh, it toyed around. So the Punisher Lemon Rust is destroyed, and you secure another victory point. All right, so Jake collapsed this building, and in the rubble, the heavy weapons teams were destroyed, the heavy bolters on the roof, and these, it was a full squad, but only 9 could fit in there while staying outside of the 1 inch of the enemy. So on to more assaults.
Yeah. All right, so this unit of cultists is going to attack this Lehman Russ, needing 4s.
Oh yay! I see lots of 1, 2s, and 3s.
All right, and then
That was
now
8.
needing 6s. Nada.
Okay.
So we can go straight into that
Spawn.
that spawn if you'd like.
Okay.
Because hopefully he will have a do a better job. So let's look at his mutation first. I rolled a 6, so toxic hemorrhage. I can reroll failed wound rolls. I have d6 attacks, which are 3.
Okay.
All right. So 2, 3 attacks. So I hit on 4s. 1 hit. Strength 5. So needing 5s to wound, and I get to reroll. 1 wound at -2.
All right, so let's see that 5 up. We're
Loves
good.
it. Now into your command.
Okay, yeah, we kind of did some things out of order, but it all works out well. My command squad's going to get basically 4 attacks into those cultists. We hit on 3, so we got 2 hits.
Okay.
1 wound. They're toughness 3 or toughness 4?
3.
All right, so just 1 wound. And
Okay.
no minus.
On a 6 plus. No.
Yay, we killed another guy.
All right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so these are the cultists attacking back,
Okay.
needing. Oh, sorry. That many can't attack. This is back into your command squad.
Okay.
Not too good. 3 hits, and then 4s to wound. Looking at 2 regular saves.
All right, let's see some 5 ups. Yay for flak armor. Oh, 1 dies. All right, so a very productive turn 2, I think.
Yeah.
You want to give a recap?
Yeah. So went ahead and charged this building here. Pardon me. I was only able to put 1 wound on it. He saved some wounds from a power fist, so good building.
Yeah, good
building
building.
there. Khar-zen, whatever we're calling him. He's cleared that little gangplank of some scouts. And then over here, this Mauler Fiend has actually destroyed the building. And what poured out was the object of my desire, which is that primary psyker.
The psyker is
who's
he fell
fallen
over,
down.
but he's there.
And then I was able to kill some PDF guys as they poured out.
Yeah.
I did nothing to that tank.
Nope.
I was able to destroy this with some diabolically strengthened cultists.
Yep.
And I was able to kill this Punisher with my Defiler.
All right. Oh, you got to swing with this guy.
Oh, I do. Yeah.
So we have 1 more attack here.
Thank you. So his mutation is to add 2 attacks.
Oh, that's
And
a
so 5 attacks.
perfect mutation for this attack.
Hit on 4s, and then wound on 3s. Oops, 1 wound.
Minus?
At -2.
All right, so that's... Oh, yeah, I'm on the wall, but since it's close combat, I don't get any bonus.
And then attack back.
Then I can attack back, so I think I can probably only get 3 of these guys in here. Well, one of them is a sergeant with the chainsword, so he's going to get 2 attacks. So 4 attacks total, hitting you on 4s. I just need 1 wound to kill this guy. All right, we got 2 wounds so far.
2 hits.
Or 2 hits. Now we wound on 5s.
Yes, sir.
No!
Nada.
Double 1s.
And I do cause -1 to your leadership. Do they need to take a morale test? They're one
So we're at the end of the phase?
Yeah.
So I think so. Let's see. They lost 1, plus 5 is 6, and the sergeant's a 7.
Okay,
So
good.
they're good.
So yeah, that's it for Chaos turn 2.
All right.
I really hope reinforcements aren't too scary.
Yeah. So we'll see. So on to Imperium turn 2. Alright, so before the movement phase, just to let you know what activated, we did successfully activate. They found the keys for the Basilisk and the Lemon Russ. This activated automatically. Infantry-wise, everything inside the fort is already active, infantry-wise. And then over there, we had heavy weapons were in that building. They went to the roof. They have 2 las cannons and a missile launcher. And then over there, actually you can't see it, we'll have to go around, we have a squad of infantry on the roof with a plasma gun and 3 bullgrins coming out to see what they can do against these cultists. So on to movement for Imperium, turn 2. Alright, so recapping movement, this tank moved out of close combat, but it's not going to be able to do anything this turn. The stormtroopers, or sorry, the veterans jumped out of this. They're here. The Psyker jumped into the Chimera for at least a little bit more protection. The Bullgrins are running up. Oh, I'm sorry, these are just regular Ogrins to deal with, hopefully deal with the Obliterators. I have no idea if that's a good fight or not for me, but we'll find out. These guys backed up against the wall. Over there, the Ogrins, sorry, those are Bullgrins, moved closer. You can't really see. Move closer, and that's it. So we're going to go into, I don't have any psychic because he crawled back into a vehicle, so we're going to go straight to shooting. Alright, so we got 2 las cannon and 1 missile launcher with crack going into his back. So we're going to do the las cannons first, hitting on 4s. I got 1 hit, strength 8, or sorry, strength 9, toughness 7, so 3 to wound. We got the wound at -3.
6 plus? No, how much?
Let's see that D6. 6. Woo! Ouch. And then the crack missile, bless you, the crack missile launcher looks like that misses. That is definitely a 3.
Okay.
Alright, so that's those guys, but not too bad. They pop out onto the roof and do a nice tasty 6 damage onto that Dreadnought. He's down to 2. Alright, over here the veterans are going to fire here. The plasma, I'm going to go ahead and overload it because you got 2 wounds left.
2 wounds left.
So if I hit, I can potentially kill them in 1 shot with that. Then all their other shots are going to go in there as well. But let's do the plasma first to see if we need to worry about it. So those are vets are hitting on 3s. Whoa. Duh. He melts himself. I'll use it. I'll command point it. Oh yeah, we hit. And then strength 7 with that plasma, I believe.
So down to 7.
So let's see that 4. No. Alright, then one guy's going to chunk a crack grenade. He hits. I think I need a 5. Nope. And then we've got, I believe, 7 other guys. I don't know, it's going to be 6 other guys with las rifles. And then 1 with the las pistol. So let's get rid of these 1s and 2s. We need 6s to wound. We got 1.
He's okay.
He's good. Alright, so those are the veterans. Next up, these 7 guys are going to be firing 14 shots into the Dreadnought as well. I got 12 dice here. We're looking for 4s. I got 3 hits out of all that. That's quite sad. And then we're looking for 6s. Whoa! No. Sorry, so that was 6 of those guys shooting, and then D6 from the flamethrower. Got a 1 wound on a 5. No. Alright, next up, my Ogres are going to fire their Ripper Guns at that unit of cultists. There's 7 of them, so that's 21 Ripper Gun shots. I've got 12 dice here. I'm hitting on Ballistic Skill 4+. So we've got 4, looks like we got 6 hits so far. And then that was 12, and I need 21, so I got to roll 9 more. Right? That's math. Okay, so we got 6 hits so far. And that's not bad. Another 6 hits, so that's going to be 12 total, which is
how many dice you got?
all my dice. It's like we planned it that way. Strength 5, so I'm wounding your cultists on 3s. So we'll take away the 2s, leaving you with 9 wounds at no minus, so just your straight up 6 flak armor or whatever it is.
T-shirt saves.
T-shirts.
I got
2.
Past 2.
Alright, so that kills 7 cultists. Alright, next up, the Chimera is going to be firing at the unengaged cultists over there on the patio. The 3 heavy bolter shots are going to be hitting on 4s. I got 1 hit, wounding on 3s. No wounds, and then 3 multi-laser shots hitting on 4s. No hits, and that's the Chimera. Alright, these guys in here, 8 of them are going to be firing their las guns at the cultists that are unengaged, and 1 of them is going to be shooting his plasma gun overcharged at the obliterators. Let's do that one first, Jacob, because that's exciting. Here's the plasma at the obliterator, looking for a 4. Please do not roll a 1. We roll a 3. That's anticlimactic. And then the other 8 guys are going to get 16 shots. Here's 12. And then we can reroll 4, or add 4 of those. Get rid of that one. Well, that's not too bad. I got that many hits onto the cultists, and then
Up to 3.
so we're wounding him on 4s. That's not bad. We got 6.
Okay. 6 T-shirt saves. Man, make 2.
Make 2. Alright, over here, these guys have grenade gauntlets, so it's solid d6 each, so 3 d6 shots into these cultists. And we get a whopping 5. Take that. We're hitting on 4s. Wow, okay, so they don't like shooting apparently. They're still sleepy.
Gotta do it the old-fashioned way.
They are. And then over here, this one was a plasma, right?
That's a looks like a melty gun to me.
I think I rolled the
Okay,
plasma for that. So we'll put the plasma over here.
Okay, overcharged.
No, we're not going to overcharge. And we missed. So I think, oh no, I still have my basilisk over there. Oh yeah, we'll fire that next. Alright, next up, the basilisk is going to be firing at the filer. So basically, the basilisk gets to roll 2 dice, pick the highest as far as number of shots. It's heavy d6. So we're going to fire 5 shots with our cannon. They're hitting on 4s.
Okay.
Oh, we only got 2.
It's up to 7.
Strength 9, so we're wounding you on 3s. So we got 2 wounds at -3.
Alright, so my 5+ invulnerable. I fail both.
Okay, and it's 2d3 damage. So we got 4 damage.
4 damage, nice.
And then the heavy bolter into the same guy. Oops. I got 2 hits, wounding you on 5s. 1 wound at -1.
Alright, 1 4+ save. I'm okay.
Okay. Alright, up there, 3 shots into that damaged dreadnought. Hellbrute. Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 6. No. Alright, and I think that concludes it for shooting.
So I have to. He took wounds, so at the end of the phase, I roll a 6.
Okay.
And if on a 6, no, nothing. He would have just fired off some shots at the closest unit.
Oh, well, glad he didn't roll a 6 then. Alright, so on to the charge phase. Alright, so my Ogrins are going to charge first. They're going to declare charge against the Obliterators, the remaining cultist, and the Spawn. So So you got some defensive fire
Yep.
there.
So if the obliterators see what their what the strength is, so strength
Drop
7.
dice don't count, so go ahead and reroll that.
That's strength
2.
7
Okay.
still. Their AP -2, and their damage is just 1 damage each.
Okay.
All right. So this many shots on 6s. Not a 1.
Okay, and then your cultists.
Yep. 3 auto pistols. Nothing.
All right, let's see what these Ogrins can do. Whoa. Get in with a 9. And the Ogrins end up there. All right, so these this squad in here is going to charge both of these cultist units and the commander too, or your sorcerer.
Okay. So I think he's already engaged in combat, so just 4 shots at you.
Okay.
1 hit. 1 wound. No
All right,
negative.
no negative. Let's see that flak armor save. Whoa. Oh, anticipation. It is
A 2.
oh a 2. All right, so 1 dies, but they get a 11-inch charge off out of the rubble. All right, the veterans are going to attack that crippled dreadnought, so you get some defensive fire there.
1 multi-melta.
Oh,
There we go.
all right. And then anything else defensive fire wise?
That's it.
All right, let's see what they get. A 4, which should barely get them in. Those guys are going to charge the same Hellbrute. Let's see what they get. They probably need a 6 or something. Oh. Measure that.
Yep, fine, good.
Okay, so that'll get them in. So we're hoping for weight of attacks here, that we can make something happen. Peel those last 2 wounds off him. And then over there, where you can't see him, the Bulgrins are going to charge those cultists, so you got some defensive fire.
I do. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 auto pistols, which will do nothing. 1 hit. No.
Toughness 5.
Yep, so nothing.
All right, let's see what we get distance-wise.
Just enough.
Ooh, yeah. All right, so. All right, so that is all of my charges. So on to the fight phase. All right, so the Bulgrins are going to go with this many attacks. They hit on 3s. Oh, that's just terrible. 3 misses. Then we are wounding on 3s. Strength 5. So we got 6 wounds there for you.
Any minuses?
No minus.
All right. T-shirt saves. Look at that, only
Save.
5 die.
Yay. Alright, so over here, the Bonehead and 5 other Ogrins are going to the Obliterators, and 1 Ogrin couldn't quite make it, so he's going to punch the Cultists. But we'll go with all the attacks against the Obliterators first. We're going to be hitting on 3s. So we roll so many 1s and 2s. Okay, and then there's a 1 in there.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, and then...
Threes.
And then we are strength 5. So we're wounding your obliterators on.
Toughness is 4.
So we're wounding them on 3s. Whoa. So get rid of those. So we've got 8 wounds at -1.
Alright. 8 saves on 3+.
See some 1s and 2s. No, I don't see any 1s and 2s.
Oh, I think I'm... Yeah. Sorry.
Very good.
Gosh.
Alright, so they bounce it, and then we got 3 more attacks on the cultists. And we only got 1 hit on the cultists. But we do wound them at -1.
Oh, he doesn't even get a save, though.
So the Ogrins kind of whiff on their attack there. Then we have these guys in the building. They're going to do their 9 attacks because the sergeant has a chainsword. Basically 4 against this and 5 against that other unit that's already engaged. So here's the 4 against the unit that's outside. And we get 2 hits, wounding on 4s. 2 wounds at no minus.
On these guys?
On those guys.
2 dead.
And then we got 5 attacks on these guys that are engaged. And we got 2 wounds there. 4 up to it. Nope, no, I mean 2 hits, no wounds. So those guys are good. And I think that's for all my charging units. Oh no, we got these chargers over here. Let me see. I think the vets have a crack grenade, but I'm going to double check. All right, next up, the veterans into that dreadnought. They don't have crack grenades, so they're just going to all punch you with their fists, hitting you on 3s. Only one missed. Strength 3, so wounding you on 6s. Let's see some 6s, boys.
Do it.
1, 6.
One
And
pass
you
save.
bounce it. And then we got 7 other guys charging you on the other side. So they get 8 attacks. They're hitting you on 4s, so that is 3 hits. Wounding you on 6s. Nope. So those guys are gone, and that's all my chargers. So I get to pick one of my units to go. I think I'm gonna have them go because they just need to do 1 wound. It's gonna be 4 attacks because that sergeant's in there.
Okay.
Hitting on 4s. I got 3 hits.
Toughness 5.
Looking for some more 5s and 6s. No. Alright, so now you get to pick a unit to swing.
I'm gonna go ahead and activate the sorcerer.
Okay.
Just gonna go a little closer there.
Gonna try to finish off that command squad.
Gonna try 3 attacks needing 3s. 3 hits.
Okay.
And then 3 wounds needing 3s. 2 at -3.
Alright, so well that kills them.
Alright.
Then. That's a fine how do you do.
Alright, Obliterator's attacking back onto the Ogrins. They get
Alright.
3 attacks each, hitting on 3s. I rolled a 6, and because I have Death to the False Emperor, I get to make an extra attack. Look at that. I'm telling you, John, he's not really the real Emperor. Our Strength 5, Toughness 5.
Toughness 5.
So 4s to wound. 3 regular saves.
Okay, so Ogrins have a 5-up. So let's see 3 5-ups here. Okay, so 1 Ogrin takes 2 wounds.
Alright. We just go straight to the Chaos Spawn right there.
Okay.
So rolling for his mutation, so I get to reroll failed wound rolls. How many attacks do I get? I get 6.
Nice.
And 6 attacks. Hitting on 4s. Oh my goodness. And then to wound, needing 4s to wound. And I get to reroll failed. My goodness, this thing's on point. -2 to your armor, 2 damage each.
Oh, okay, so one of them kills 1 Ogrin. And then that'll kill 2 more Ogrins. Because they have 3 wounds each.
Okay. Man, that was a nasty phase.
So that spawn, yeah, just killed 3 Ogrins. Very impressive.
And then the 2 cultists right there.
Okay.
They'll just move in. I got 3 hits. And nothing.
Okay.
Alright, this Chaos Spawn here, rolling for his mutation. Same thing, so rerolling failed wound rolls. How many attacks? 4. So hitting on 4s. And nothing. He needs to be more like that spawn.
Yeah, no he does. Alright, next.
Over here, we'll go to these cultists right here.
Okay.
Oh, pile in. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 11, 12. This many attacks. Needing 4s. Not the best, that's alright. And then needing 4s to wound. That is 2 saves at no negatives.
Alright, let's see 2 5-ups. So 1 dies.
And then these 2 guys are actually still souped up with diabolic strength.
Okay.
So that's my sergeant plus a regular guy. So hitting on 4s. And I'm strength 5 right now, so 3s to wound. That's probably good. So two regular saves.
Okay, that's it. 2 more drop.
Alright, so this Hellbright's going to attack this unit. I still have prescience. So with my Power Scourge, going to roll needing 2s to hit. And then he is going to be 2s to wound. So that's 6 at -2.
And it's against the veterans, right?
This unit right here.
Oh, right. Alright, so that leaves 1 guy still alive.
Alright, for the sake of timing, we went ahead and just rolled out these cultists. So 2 units of cultists put, I think, 1 wound, right? In
2
total?
wounds.
2
Each
wounds.
one got 1.
Good for that. The Hellbrute, however, only put 1 wound on it, but then John rolled a 6 again for his 3rd consecutive Power Fist save. So
Yeah, that building blocked
It's-
3 Power Fist punches.
some good STC construction there.
Alright. Next
so
up.
all that's left is over here. We've
Oh,
got
yeah.
the Cultists against the Ogrins. Or Bullygryns.
Yeah, those are Bullygryns. Alright.
And so, this many attacks needing 4s.
4 hits.
1 wounded, no negative.
1 wounded, no negative. So let's see that. 4 up. There we go. There we go. See, the Emperor did that. Alright, so I think that's it for assaults, right?
Yeah. Should we
Okay.
go straight to morale, or do you
So,
want to...
oh yeah, it's morale turn. Yeah,
Right.
let's go to morale.
There are some cultists that are not doing so hot.
Alright.
So this unit, leadership 6, I've lost 5. So effectively anything but a 1, right? That kills 3, yeah. Alright. And then over here, I don't think I can pass anything. I have a 6 for leadership, and I lost 8, so it's gonna
Those two go away.
kill those 2.
Alright, and this guy, he lost 6, so there's no way he's going to be able to pass. So he's going to run away.
And then over here, I lost 8, and I'm leadership 6, so it's no possible way I'm gonna pass.
Okay, now the guys inside lost 3 this turn. Their sergeant is still there, so 3 plus 3, 6, so they are okay. So I think that is good for morale. I'll double check the Ogrins, see how we do morale with them. The Bonehead is 8, and they lost 3. So that's 8, so the Ogrins are good. So into Chaos turn 3, but that's kind of a brutal turn for me. You seem to kill an awful lot of my stuff for being my turn. Primarily my Ogrins whiffed. Those guys whiffed. Everybody kind of whiffed. I guess those Ogrins did a little bit. I did get a successful last cannon hit on that guy, but
Still.
that was about it. I took a couple wounds off the Defiler, right?
Yeah, he's on 10.
He's on 10. Yeah, so I'm basically trying to hold out for my reinforcements that will hopefully come turn 3. All right, turn 3. Let's talk about movement.
All right, this Hellbird's closing the distance to these Bullygryns.
Not the Bullygryns. No.
And then Khar-zen has jumped down, and he's been being trailed by his loyal sorcerer.
Just looking to replace him.
And then this Mauler Fiend is going to continue his rampage and see what I can do to that Chimera.
Okay.
Other than that, everything else stayed the same.
Yeah, so I think what we're looking at is if Jake can kill the Psyker that's in this Chimera, that's the Warlord, and really that's the point of the game. Jake's so far ahead that if he can kill the Warlord, we're going to call it here as a Chaos victory. Otherwise, Imperial reinforcements might come in and it might turn into a game. So we're going to go into the Psychic phase. Let's see what we got.
I'm ready to go right.
All right.
So I'm going to go ahead and start with some warp time from the Psyker onto Khar-zen.
Okay.
Needing a 6.
Let's see that.
I got an 8.
Nice. Okay.
Do you want to? Oh no, your guys. He's all
Warp timed.
stuck in the. He can't stop it, right? Because he's.
He's inside the vehicle, so he cannot deny it.
All right. And I'm also going to put prescience onto Khar-zen, needing a 7. No, I did not.
No prescience for you.
That's
You
not
wanna
worth.
spend a reroll?
Not worth it.
No.
Not worth it.
Okay.
All right,
Then,
and then
your-
over there,
your
I'm
wizard?
going to do diabolic strength onto my obliterators.
He's casting Diabolic Strength onto the Obliterators.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Looking for a 6, which I got
That's
it.
a
with a
9. That's not good for my Ogrins.
No, it's not. And then I'm going to do smite.
Which would be onto the Ogrins
Yeah.
as well.
No.
No. Okay.
That's
And does he have any Psychic or no?
Here he went.
Oh, here he went.
yeah.
He doesn't have any Psychic. Khar-zen does.
No, yeah, he was doing it to
Two
Khar-zen.
Khar-zen. All right. So on to shooting phase.
All right, so I'm going to go start with shooting with the Defiler. I'm going to put on Demon Forge. So that means I get to reroll failed hit and wound rolls
Okay.
until the end of the phase. I'm going to go ahead and shoot everything at this Chimera.
Okay.
So let's see if we can...
Battle Cannon first? Or?
Yep, battle cannon first.
All right.
So, starting out, that's D6 shots.
Just
2.
2.
I want to reroll that.
I don't know. That's you only get one reroll the shooting phase for the first roll.
Yeah, for the first roll,
For
let's
the
start
first-
out. Let's, no, I'm going to reroll
Okay.
it. 4.
4 shots.
Something. All right, so 4 shots. Hitting on force.
Oh, 2 hits.
2 hits. And then I get to reroll these for Demon Forge.
So
So 3 hits. Strength 8, toughness 7.
Yep.
So 3s.
For 3s, so 3 wounds.
Right, and that is -2.
All right, so
D3 each.
so let's see. I believe it's a 3+ armor for Chimera. So we need 5s. You got 3 hits, right?
3 hits.
All right, let's see some 5s. Whoa. We stopped 2 of them.
D3. 2.
2 damage.
All right.
So it goes down to 4.
Reaper,
Six.
Reaper autocannon. I got 2 hits so far. 3 hits. 4 to wound. 4 at -1. Or sorry, 3 at -1.
All right, so let's see. So 3 at -1, so I need 4 ups. Whoa. So 1 more gets through.
Okay.
Down to 3.
Havoc launcher. Got 6.
Oh no.
Well, not as scary as it sounds. Strength 5.
Okay, so looking for 5s to wound.
I get to reroll.
Nice. 3 so far. 4. You tell me that's not a scary weapon.
4, no negatives.
Okay, so 4, 3 ups. Let's see it. So we got 2 more go through. It's down to 1 hull point.
Alright, so I told myself I wouldn't do this, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put my another demon shell into the bolt pistol of the sorcerer.
Okay, that's this guy.
That's that guy.
He's gonna shoot the
The chimera.
Chimera on a 3+ he hits.
On a 3+ he hits.
1 or 2 he hurts himself.
Yes.
Okay.
He
Oh,
hits that chimera.
can
and
I
then
make you re-roll that?
2 mortal wounds to that chimera.
All right, so he's going. I don't know which way to go. Jeez, I think he's gonna go here,
That's probably smart.
and that explodes in a fiery ball of flame and smoke, and oh, he is terrified.
All right, so assault phase. Or charge phase. I'm gonna go ahead and charge this sorcerer into the Primaire Psyker.
Last pistol, I'm gonna one-shot you. We're gonna get a 6 right here. Wait. I'm gonna spend a command point. So I've got way too many command points, and this is the charge phase. So, okay,
Worse.
all right,
Worse.
worse.
All right.
I think you make it in.
Plenty.
Oh, that's not good. That's
All right.
not good at all. All right, next.
I don't know if I should. I want to double down, but I don't want to double down.
Are you gonna try to make the long
Yeah, I'm
bomb
gonna try
with
to
Khar-zen?
make the long charge.
Oh, 5. 10. I think that might be close.
It's fine.
Because you were in pistol range. Yeah, that gets you in.
Yeah. All right. Well, good for me. If that's the case, then this guy is gonna charge
It's
this.
gonna charge that. He made it.
Yeah. Yep.
Because that'll be worth a victory point as well.
And then last but not least, I guess I'm gonna double up, charge that as well from the Defiler, which he
Makes
does.
it in. Stomp, stomp, stomp.
All right. That's all the charging I got. Let's
All right, let's go
see how it
to
goes.
let's go to the big money here.
All right.
The Primaris Psyker versus your wizard, no, sorcerer, and your warlord,
All right.
a dark apostle, right?
Yep. Let's see if Khar-zen can do something. Let's. He's got 3 attacks.
All right, 3 attacks.
Hitting on 2s. 3 hit.
Okay,
Twos. Your toughness 3, right?
Yes.
2s to wound.
Oh,
However, whoa, no, careful.
What, do you get to reroll
I
all
get to,
wounds?
it's hit rolls.
Oh,
I'm gonna use one of my rerolls because this needs to
this
be.
is it?
I do
6,
hit.
okay.
All right, so
Khar-zen chokes at the last minute. All right, keep in mind my Primaire Psyker. His name is Charybdis, by the way. I don't know if I've ever said that. He's got 4 wounds
Oh, he has 4.
and a 5-up save.
Okay, so I don't think this is enough to kill him. Let me look up my darn.
We'll be back with Jake's weapon information. All right, so it was 2 damage, so my Primaire Psyker holds on for 2 damage.
All right, so the sorcerer. Here we go.
All right, sorcerer.
This is 3s to hit. So I get to reroll because Khar-zen's right there. So 2 hits.
2 hits.
Strength 4, toughness 3.
3s to wound.
So 2 wounds, and that's with a 4 sword.
Oh no!
Or,
4 sword.
So that's minus. Was it 3?
Probably more than my 5+ save.
Yeah. So going straight. Man, these weapons are failing me right now. 4 sword. Got it here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Yeah. 4. 4 sword is D3. So You have 2 wounds left, right?
I've got
Okay,
2
yeah,
wounds
so-
left,
okay.
so that's 2. So you slay him.
However, let's see if
Oh,
we
wait,
get,
wait.
well. So I'm gonna spend a command point, and I'm gonna use the stratagem to roll on the chaos boon table for my sorcerer, and let's see if he becomes a demon.
Okay, well,
I think that's fair, right?
sure.
2d6. Oh,
two.
he becomes a spawn.
Wow, wait, so your sorcerer
So.
becomes a spawn.
Yeah, your character is slain. However, before removing the model as a casualty, you can add a chaos spawn to your army. If you do, set up the chaos spawn within 6 inches of your character before removing them. So, unfortunately, he stole the prize from Khar-zen, and he was
rewarded.
He was rewarded. by
Thusly.
yeah. So
So he becomes a spawn. The game is over because at this point the Imperials concede and Chaos is successful. But that was pretty epic. So we'll take a look at the battlefield. I mean, these guys will die slowly or quickly, but they're dead. These guys and these guys will plummet, and you're going to probably kill that tank this turn. Basilisk would be trapped. These guys might be able to run away. Those guys are trapped forever. Maybe the Ogrins are going to be the sole survivors that make it to base to warn about this. But we're going to go ahead and set up for a post-game show, and then we'll be right back. All right, everyone, there you go. That's the first game in our mini narrative campaign, and it's a crushing victory from Chaos. So, Jacob, you really didn't know what you were coming into. I told you to build a 1,500-point list, and you showed up and jumped into the narrative game. What did you think of the mission first? Let's talk about that.
I thought it was interesting. Like you said, I didn't really know what was going on, so I was probably, I don't know if I was too cautious, not cautious enough about the alarms. But either way, I mean, I enjoyed it. I like the feel. The terrain's really nice. Kind of does give the feel of the little defense force. But I mean, I don't know. It was interesting. I'm a little bummed that I killed the commander so early because I wanted to see the reinforcements come in. But I don't know. What were they? It was Tempestus.
Yeah,
right?
so the reinforcements, if the game would have gone on, we would have had probably about 400 points worth of Tempestus Scions, like 3 full squads and a command squad and I forget what their Scion commander is. But I mean a good-sized force. I mean, they have some plasmas and meltas, but I don't think... They would have taken a big chunk out of whatever was nearby, but then you probably would have eaten them up too at the time.
Yeah, I was, just those little instincts. If there's a building and I know there's something inside, you wrap it around with infantry and then try and kill it. So that was fun.
It worked well. Now, so attacking the buildings, and we didn't use bunker rules or anything like that. We kind of used rules that I found online and modified a little bit. So we basically treated them like vehicles that couldn't fight back. But as far as the deployment, how did you feel that went for you?
It was good. I know we play a lot. We played, don't as much, but a lot of Flames of War, and I still feel like of all the game systems, that has the best scenarios. Just overall, they're well balanced. They're interesting. The defender is front loaded or not. It's just they're always really good. So, and we stole kind of the random deployment from Flames of War.
Yep.
And I like it. It adds some variety. I don't get to set up my units perfectly in concert, so it's fun. I really do enjoy Flames of War style missions, especially in 40K.
Well, I like the narrative, and I wasn't just your opponent. I was almost like the game master, pulling the strings in the background. But I like the narrative that it created. You had a bunch of forces infiltrating from the base, inside the base, and we imagine those were disgruntled PDF. They put on their chaos robes, and they're like, all right, let's meet outside. And they're trying to destroy these buildings that are all locked up, and the guys are still sleeping casually inside and not waking up. And then you had on the other corner, you had like this wave of cultists coming down and attacking those buildings. And then you had Khar-zen, whatever his name is, Khar-zen, come in and just kind of waltz over the walls. And well, he was kind of a little disappointment.
He was, and I think that's part of the random deployment, and also it was random deployment. I think he kind of got because he was after a Hellbrute and a Forge Fiend, or a Mauler Fiend, so there really wasn't much for him to work on, when he came in.
He did wipe out the sentry unit on the wall.
Good for him.
He killed those guys quite handily. But yeah, he whiffed against the Primaris Psyker, so that was a little epic. But so thematically, I kind of liked it. I thought it was good, and it's kind of nice to have a battle where you're not like in these perfect formations with all your bubbles. You're kind of spread out, and you know, I really didn't use orders. I forgot them, but narratively we'll say that it was the surprise
They're
attack.
sleepy.
So,
They're
yeah,
sleepy.
they're still sleepy. So let's talk about your MVP.
So it's actually the Chaos Sorcerer that came in from the corner there. Like you were saying, people weren't perfectly supporting each other. Usually I pair up the sorcerers with some of the bigger machines, and because of the random deployment, I couldn't. And he was a little bit of an idiot and rolled perils once, and then I rerolled, and then got it twice. So he was walking around with 1 wound. But after that, he actually did really well. Kind of invigorated the cultists to take down the building. He put a demon shell with his bolt pistol into the head of your captain.
Yeah.
And then he went down and cut down the primary psyker. So even though he turned into a spawn at the end, I still actually, I think he's my best player. Even though I was really afraid he was just going to die at the end, but he did a good job after his initial first turn blunder.
I like to think like Khar-zen, your warlord, saw him doing so well, and the cultists were like being in awe of him. That Khar-zen had something to do with him becoming a spawn at the end. He was gloating too much, and he just turned into a spawn. So that's really, really cool. So hopefully we'll continue, and we'll have Khar-zen and the spawn of the sorcerer.
Spawn of the sorcerer,
the
yes.
spawn of the sorcerer in there as well. So yeah, definitely he was pretty awesome and provided, I think, the most entertainment in the battle. I don't have an MVP because it was just terrible.
The
buildings did really well. They survived, but my biggest hit was 7 Ogrins charging those obliterators. Yeah, they have a 2-up save, but I had a -1 with the Ripper Gun in close combat, and they did nothing.
Rolled really well.
Yeah,
Yes.
they rolled terribly. So I expected them to maybe kill one or get some wounds or start, but no, that didn't happen. And then you were pretty efficient in wrapping things, so even when my few remaining tanks did come alive, I can only shoot with the Basilisk.
Couldn't pull out that
The
much,
Russes were gone, and that's kind of what we wanted to see. Your job was to get into the complex, destroy that heavy equipment, so that it's not available for crushing your insurrection.
That's right.
And that worked. So on this planet, the Chaos plan is unfolding exactly as it was meant to be. So for the second mission, we haven't decided yet who the opponent is going to be in the narrative campaign. I have some ideas, and I'll be announcing that, maybe surprising Jake. We'll see. But I think Jake had such a crushing victory that at the beginning of the next mission, you will be getting some boons
Some bonus.
for your
Good for us.
for your chaos units.
Just no more characters turning into spawns.
No, that's awesome. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this narrative campaign, something a little bit different from us. If you did, please go ahead and give us a like and subscribe. Let us know down in the comments below what you thought about the mission and the battle itself. If you want some of the rules that I use, let me know, and I can post those as well. Also, check us out on Facebook at All Miniatures Great and Small. We kind of update what we're doing, upcoming battle reports and projects we're working on, so you can keep track of us there. But as always, thanks for watching, and keep on wargaming.